What's up, guys, and welcome back to some more Course Party Book Shadows. After the last session, I took a little bit of a break, a food break, and I'm trying to mull this over. This game is very tense with their choices. So do we stay hidden or we make a break for it? God, prospect of stepping out into the open was a desirable one. I'm gonna stay hidden. God, but that ghost, like, I don't know. Both of them, I don't feel good about taking either one. But it only took a moment for that decision to come back and bite me. Oh, fuck. Well, I can always go back, but my body was suddenly weighed down in an instant without knowing what was happening. My fetally positioned form was essentially locked in place. It was like a boulder had fallen on top of me and was resting on my arched back. I twisted and shuffled myself around trying to shake it off, but the more I struggled, the heavier it became. And what's more, it felt like it was slowly itching its way towards my head, as if it were planning on dropping down in front of my face. Was this a person? I don't know. It was a female voice, reverberating ominously as it buffled up from my depths of hell. The depths of hell. I squirmed violently, desperate to throw her off of me. No. In one sense, I'm glad this happened, because this is fucking crazy, but shit, you know what? I don't know, like, bolting it would have, like, they would have caught me, or, I don't know. My vision went red, or at least it felt that way. Whoever was on my back had dug her razor-sharp fingernails right into my eyes. I collapsed on the spot. The pain was instantaneous and unbearable. I could no longer hold my position. I could no longer focus on anything but this agony. Damn it, hiding worked the first time. I guess I shouldn't have done it twice. The pain shot through my head in waves. It was indescribable, unthinkable. I couldn't take it any longer. My consciousness faded, and I was gone. I would never know exactly what had happened to me, but maybe it was better off that way. Great return to this game. Actually, I ended the session like 30 minutes ago, really. That's alright, at least we know what the wrong choice was. I just hope my first choice didn't lead me to the bad route. Ending wrong 3. Yeah, why not? We're just gonna load back to where that choice was. Oh, what a great return to this game. But I hope you guys are doing well. Course Party 2 should be out now. I don't know if it's the English or Japanese version, whatever, but I hope you guys are still enjoying this Let's Play despite the sequel coming out. Anyway, let's run. Watch this also result in a bad end. Make a break for it. Staying in one place for too long would be inviting trouble. I took a deep breath and reluctantly crawled out as quietly as I could. But almost immediately I felt something. What was that? What was that noise? Whose footprints are these? Something long and thin had struck me in the back of the head? Or perhaps struck isn't the right word. There was a little force behind it. But it wasn't a hard slam. More like someone was trying to get my attention. Oh, fuck. That's creepy. I knew I wouldn't like what I was gonna see, but I had to face whatever this was, so I turned around. And there, looming over me, was... This is nicer. A figure was peering down at me from above the podium, with one immaculate wishbone-like finger extended toward my face. I recognized this person instantly, no doubt about it. This was the strange old woman who supposedly passed away earlier. What? I was scared out of my mind. I tumbled the rest of the way out from under the podium and shot to my feet. A ghost. There was really a fucking ghost. My breathing was ragged and my heart was pounding so hard I thought it might explode. Plowing through all the desks in my way, I ran as fast as I could towards the classroom door. But that was as far as I could go. I just want to leave, ma'am, please. Oh, fuck. Okay, an open doorway was the same old woman, emitting a bluish-white glow. This was the source of a light that I've seen through the window earlier. But how in the world did she get to the door before I did? She does not believe in the supernatural. It's fucking bullshit. I felt like I was starting to hyperventilate and tried as best as I could to calm my breathing as my eyes darted about the room. I needed to get out of here now to get as far away from this place as I possibly could. That's a good point. I bit my lip and continued scanning the room. A ghost? Oh look, a proton cannon. Or whatever, I didn't have time to think carefully about it. I just had to grab something and hope for the best. There were two choices. I had to pick one from impulse before it's too late. Save. Wait, I have 9 seconds? Whoa, hold on a second. Oh. Wait, did it count? Fuck. When I looked over, the spirit of the old woman was holding out her hand from the other side of the door frame. She really was trying to catch me. I wasn't just paranoid. She was going to kill me and turn me into a ghost like her. I was convinced this had to be Yoshie, the teacher from the urban legend. Oh fuck, I think I failed that. I had a sudden sensation of someone seizing me by the throat, accompanied by an unpleasant crunching sound. She really did have me by the throat. I couldn't breathe. For as old as frail as she looked, she was uncommonly strong. Pausing continued the time. Fuck. She was actually gripping me so tightly that she managed to raise me off the ground by the neck. I could see her slender, bony hand with the periphery of my vision, and I could feel it cutting through my trachea. Was that hand really holding me in the air against my will, kicking and flailing, by just the tissue and bones of my neck? I couldn't struggle anymore. I was like a puppet on a string. I have died twice. With a sudden crack, my field of vision shifted 90 degrees and turned blood red. Yep, that's the teacher. Confirmed. I can't believe when I paused it, the time carried over. Shit. Hopefully loading that save will not result in an instant fail. Well, I'm getting all the wrong ends. Hopefully that'll unlock something. Being hopeful here. I still don't know if I am on the right track. It seems like I am. Well, fuck. Alright, it's gonna... Okay, here we go. A bag of salt. Try that. It's a ghost, though. A broom wouldn't do shit. But maybe, just maybe. I don't know. I heard that salt was used in purification rituals. Yep, okay. Watch it not work. I placed the salt in my pocket as sort of a protective charm. When I looked over, the spirit of the old woman was holding out her hand on the other side of the doorframe. She was really trying to catch me. I just wasn't paranoid. I wasn't just being paranoid. She was gonna kill me and turn me into a ghost like her. I was convinced it had to be Yoshie. Yeah, you said that. No! Bracing myself, I darted towards the door at the back end of the classroom. There wasn't a moment to lose. If I didn't act fast, I probably wouldn't be able to act at all. I threw the door open and just began running at top speed, hoping to escape behind the spirit's back. Unsurprisingly, trying to outrun the ghost proved to be a fruitless endeavor. The spirit saw me and moved at breakneck speed to intercept. Wait, is this Yoshie or the old woman? Fuck off. I thrust my hand into my pocket and threw the bag of salt. And threw the entire thing directly at the old woman's face. We did it. I ran down the hall as fast as my legs would carry me, briefly glanced over my shoulder for a moment. Don't do that. To confirm that the spirit is still withering. Don't look behind you. I just kept on running down the dark hallway with nothing but adrenaline and mortal fear to keep me going. Exactly, that's what you need to depend on right now. I love the music in this game. I reached the stairwell at the end of the hall and made a mad dash towards the ground level. I was determined to get out of this building alive. The woman's trying to protect me, and now the old woman's... Anyway, finally, still at moving top speed, I reached the windowed door leading outside. I hope it's outside. Luckily, the malevolent spirit hadn't caught up with me yet. It actually seemed like I might be able to escape. I might actually survive this. I did it. I grabbed the handle and tried pulling it. Oh, fuck. Well, it's to be expected. Let's crash through the windows. It's a glass door. Break the glass? Oh, if I fuck up, I have to replay the whole thing. Oh well. Putting my thoughts in order, I came across an organization that was right near the umbrella racks. Unless the spirit had taken it or something, my umbrella would still have been right there where I left. I practically tackled the rack, grabbing my umbrella in one swift motion, not from the handle, mind you, but from the top. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm nervous. Oh, okay. Circle does that. Anyway, then taking aim at the glass part of the door, I swung as hard as I could, smacking it dead center with a sturdy plastic handle. Nothing happened. The glass wasn't going to break so easily, of course, but it did crack, giving me an impetus I needed to go in for a second hit. Again and again I struck the glass, and I had the umbrella gripped so tightly that the metal skeleton of the canopy was leaving indentations in my skin. I was sure that there was no better way to do this, but I didn't have the luxury of time to figure out where I might have been. Says you. Do I have to make another last minute decision? Okay. I began smacking the glass even harder, even faster. My hands were killing me, but this was my only hope of survival. Finally, after far too much effort. The glass shattered onto the floor, making one hell of a sound. Tepid air whooshed in from outside. It was still pouring rain, but I was free now, free to escape this hellhole. The pane I had broken on the lower half was on the lower half of the door. I didn't care if I cut myself. I got down on my hands and knees and crawled out like mad. Keep going. Oh my god, here we go. And then something happened to her ankle, right? I felt triumphant for a brief moment. The fear was gone, and I was basking in my victory over this malevolent entity. Huh? But it didn't last long before I was even halfway through the door. I felt something coiling itself around my arm. With a start, I looked back. Wow. A tall, shadowy figure had appeared behind me in the entranceway, and she had me in her grasp. There wasn't much more to her than an indistinct, flickering silhouette, but I could clearly see she had a broken neck. Was this a different apparition? Her straggly, root-like fingers were squeezing my arm with tremendous force, pushing aside muscle and tissue and pressing right to the bone. You're probably hostile. What? I was shaking hysterically and tears were streaming down my face. I was absolutely convinced that I was going to die here. I could offer no resistance. She was too strong. All I could do was plead with her. I think it knows that. I felt like my arm would snap into it any moment. I don't even know you. She wasn't just grabbing, but twisting as well. The pain was unlike anything I've ever experienced before. I couldn't think about anything else. My mind was absorbed by an unconscionable agony. What? Wait, what? I thought my arm was about to snap off, and then all of a sudden it was whisked away. Whisked away by Tsukasa. I'm probably still saying his name wrong. No time to explain. I was in the ghost's grip. How the hell? He was still holding onto me tightly after saving me from the brink of death. He led me back into the school at an incredible speed. How did you get me out of its grip? Also, how's my arm doing? Is it just dangling? He practically spit these words as he continued running. I tried to match his gait, and once we were a bit more in sync, I looked up at his face. After we reached the end of the hall, he suddenly veered into the last classroom before the stairwell, pulling me in with him. I moved away from Suzuka and almost immediately spilled into the ground like a house of cards. No, hell no. Sasuke grabbed my arm to help me up. Unfortunately, it was the arm Yoshi had been twisting. Alright, sorry to break the tension there, but... What the fuck? The grip... anyway. Yes! I'm surprised it didn't snap off when you somehow pulled me out of its grip and it didn't follow us. Despite how this game hyped up how fast it was. Ugh, fuck. I draped my other hand over the sore spot where I assumed there was probably one hell of a bruise. I started rubbing gently, but it didn't help. What? What? Okay, no, he means use the supplies, okay. I thought he said to see the nurse. Just thinking about going back out there and facing Yoshi made me shudder. I couldn't believe he was even entertaining the idea. Don't make promises you can't keep. I don't know. Should I trust him? His gentle reassurance actually made me forget about the pain in my arm for a moment. I had to stop myself from blushing, or tried to at any rate. Okay. He offered me his hand, and I graciously took it, squeezing it tightly as he led me back into the hallway. This is weird. Despite the fact that nothing had really changed, I was still in just as much danger as I had been. The paralyzing fear I'd been feeling was gone. If it were just me, I wouldn't have been able to do this. I would have frozen up, but with Sasuke's leading the way, I felt like I could do anything. With my blessing, he upped his pace significantly. That's wishful thinking. I prayed silently for smooth sailing as I followed his lead. I gently squeezed his hand again, and as if to reassure myself that he was still with me. I was starting to think maybe Yoshi was gone. Maybe we thwarted her. But of course, just as I was thinking that, she made her presence known again. What's the matter? You got a pain in your neck? Why are you telling the ghost to show yourself? An unearthly voice reverberated through the dark corridor. I immediately threw myself into his back. Oh fuck. She has like a weird, she has like a weird, like, it's like she's constantly vibrating or something, like an apparition. Over his shoulder, I saw the same shadow like the spirit from before. It must have been waiting here to ambush us. What do we do? God, he's really playing up that he knows what he's doing. I don't think he does. The ghost was moaning and wavering before us. We'd never be able to get past it. Fuck. Yeah, what? Secret weapon. Huh. Is it the same charm?
でも司君やっぱり危険。俺まあなんとかなるだろう。そんな。待ちなさい。
We really didn't have time to be arguing. It was closing in fast. And as it did, I noticed the spirit's figure had become more defined. There was a tall young woman, with her head turned sideways about a 90-degree angle. The tale of Yoshi suggests she fell down a flight of stairs, so a broken neck would certainly fit. He gave my back a shove to get me started, and with no time to object, I unconsciously obliged. The Sakas ran too, darting ahead of me for a few short moments. He ran as close as he could possibly could get to Yoshi's attention, then turned tail and began sprinting off in the opposite direction. Amazingly, it worked. The spirit began chasing after him, leaving me completely unobstructed. Gonna have to trust him. I was torn. In one hand, I knew this was my best chance, but I couldn't help worrying about what would happen to Tsuka if his charm failed. Well, this is from a person who doesn't believe in the paranormal. I stopped for a moment and glanced over. I guess it's possible the charm might not work. I don't know, but I think it's fine. He was still running, and the shadowy figure was still hot in pursuit. I still can't believe I fell for it, but this was right about when I realized the truth. He had no protective charm. He just made it up so that I wouldn't object too strongly to him serving as a decoy while I got away. I stopped in my tracks and shot at the top of my lungs. What? I wasn't sure exactly what I was getting myself into, but I had to do something, and calling the spirit's name definitely seemed to have an effect. All at once, the black figure was facing me. Though I never saw her turn around, she was flying towards me now, ignoring him. Yeah, keep trying to convince yourself. I repeated this like a sutra and stuck one hand into my pocket, grasping tightly onto the one and only item I stashed there. Oh shit. Do you? Usaka's care, his effort, and beliefs, they were all packed into this pencil. And when you get right down to it, then what's a charm? Then that's what a charm is, right? I squeezed a nubby little thing in my pocket, mentally preparing myself for the confrontation ahead. The confrontation I'd impulsively initiated. A pencil? The pencil's gonna... I closed my eyes, lifted my hand from my pocket, and brandished Suzuki-sa's pencil intently. The gauntlet had been thrown. I was putting a lot of faith into this, and I was really hoping I hadn't made a mistake in doing so. Whatever school we're in. Opened my eyes to find out that the shadowy spirit Yoshi had stopped dead in her tracks. Did it work? Was his pencil keeping this vengeful soul at bay? Oh! Suddenly, I was whisked off my feet and slammed against the ceiling. I could see him down below. He was staring up at me and desperately leaping. He was trying to catch me, I suppose, but even though he knew he'd never reach, I called out to him over and over again in my mind. If he could get away, if he could survive this ordeal, then would have all been worth it. Yoshie was drawing near and I was helplessly pinned on the ceiling. I had no chance at all. There was no doubt in my mind that my life was over. I clung to the relief I felt at Sasuke's safety. It was the only thing keeping me from losing my head entirely. Then, all at once, the situation took a complete 180. It was like a miracle.
Shinozaki YOSHIE.
Before I had any idea what was happening, I found myself bathed in a gentle light. Wow. It was the old woman who had collapsed in front of my house. She was standing down below me, enveloped in a warm glow. And she vaporized. The black shadow lunged towards her. Then there was a horrific noise, and the old woman was gone. And just like that, I fell to the ground. Whatever Yoshie had done to me, the old woman must have nullified it. That must have been why she came to me this morning, and why she had come again now. But she said not to go to Heavenly Host Elementary, and we didn't. We went to our own high school, but I guess, I don't know. Unless, like I said, this building used to be Heavenly Host. But was it destroyed? I forget that part of the story in the first game. I felt like I was going to faint. Zuko ran to my side and gently scooped me off the ground into his arms. Yoshie's spirit was gone. She'd vanished along with the light. Around us now, the only sound was the pitter-patter of raindrops on the school roof.
Oi, Shizuto! Shizuto!
We made it out of here alive. I suffered quite a bump in my head from the fall, and I was decidedly disoriented, but I still had enough sense to put my arms around his neck. I wanted to protect you. I couldn't bear the thought of losing you, is what I wanted to say. But instead, I just passed out. Fair enough. That's just rough. I felt as though I was walking on a long, horrible dream. Waking in a long, horrible dream. Oh! Everything's okay? Not right away. It occurred to me to look at my surroundings. Probably something I should have done before asking about them, but in my defense, I was out cold. Beige walls, pink curtains, white beds with solid blue covers. This was indeed the school infirmary, no doubt about it. I found you passed out on the ground out there. I love how this... I love how in this picture it looks like he's standing on top of the bed. Anyway, wait, it was... He found me passed out in front of the school gate. Or right by the school gate.
私そこに倒れてたの？
そうだけど。
What?
私確かに学校の中でヨシエさんから逃げて、そうだ、腕を怪我して、腕なんともない。
はあ？腕？
夢だったの？
Oh my god, I should have saw this coming.
だって本当に痛くて痛くて死んじゃいそうだったのに。
When she said that she laid down, like she fell asleep on her desk in her room, but then again, why was she in front of the school gate? I just remembered.
まあなんか様子が変だけど、とにかく無事でほっとしたよ。こういうのって虫の知らせって言うんだな。なんとなく気になってお前ん家に行ったら、お前のお母さんに学校に行ったって聞いてな。そしたらあんなところに倒れてるんだもんな。
Stop by my house.
司くん、
まあとりあえず詳しい話は後で聞くからさ。ちょっと待ってな。
あ、司くん行っちゃった。よし。
あら、宍戸さん、目が覚めたのね。
先生、
驚いたわよ。三國くんが血相変えて私を呼びに来るんだもの。私が当直でよかったわね。
Okay.
ご迷惑をおかけしてすみません。
それはいいのよ。でもあなたずいぶんうなされていたから悪い夢でも見てたんじゃない？
悪い夢？
そうよ。三國くんもすごく心配してたわよ。
This is confusing.
そうだ。やっぱりきっと悪い夢なんだ。昼間に怖い話とか聞いちゃったし。
ともかくもう大丈夫？
はい。
そう、よかったわ。
The nurse smiled cheerfully and disappeared behind the partitioning curtain. Letting out a sigh, I laid myself down on the bed once more. It was dead silent. The rain must have let up. The only sound I heard was an occasional call from the nurse, who was otherwise going about her business quietly.
そういえばペンケース。
I thrust my hands into my pocket, not really expecting to find it, but
ちゃんとある。
what the fuck? The pen case, complete with Suzuka's pencil talisman inside, was present and accounted for, which meant that
私、やっぱり教室には行ったんだ。やっぱり夢じゃない。
おーい。
what the fuck?
あ、司くんおかえり。
I was still trying to remember exact details about what happened, but unexpectedly felt something cold press against my cheek.
これって。
お前うなされてただろ。汗もかいてたし、喉乾いたんじゃないかなと思ってさ。ほら、コーヒー牛乳。
That's nice.
ありがとう。
Suzuka went out of his way to just to buy this for me. It's a lovely gesture. How could I possibly refuse?
お前さ、明日というかもう今日か。推薦の試験だろ。何時からだ
9時。
あと4時間か。
Wow.
もう
After all that?
無理だよ。今日は。
I've been put through hell on earth. Taking a test was the farthest thing from my mind. I was in tears, and I had no idea why. Maybe it was just because I was so relieved, so glad to be alive. Shit's rough.
よし。なあ、シシド。
え？
ちょうどいいから、お前にいいもの見せてやるよ。
いいもの？
Hmm?
ああ、そうだな。むしろ、お前には見てほしいんだ。
My nose was still running, but my heart felt a lot lighter. I no longer felt threatened by the school. I was comfortable and safe. The two of us left the nurse's office with Sasuke in the lead, and even though I was holding a cold coffee in my hand, I still felt warm all over. Neither of us had said a thing as he led me through the empty halls. It occurred to me that when we last saw one another, I was mad at him.
ほら、シシド、着いたぞ。
ここって渡り廊下？
まあまあ、もうすぐだからちょっと待てよ。
What?
もうすぐ？
I had no idea what I was looking for. I just kept staring at him, but his eyes were fixed on the window leading out into the walkway. As I gazed upon him in profile, I felt my heart skip a beat.
昨日のこと謝らなくちゃいけない。
But I just wasn't sure what to say. I let my feelings get the better of me, and I reprimanded him for behavior that was, at least at the time, entirely reasonable. Yeah, you should probably just ignore it. There was more to it than that, though. There was one particular reason, more than any other, that made it hard for me to think of words to say here. He and I had run from Yoshie together. We escaped her wrath against unsurmountable odds. And what if that wasn't all just a dream?
出てきたぞ。
I followed his pointing finger and
朝日、すごい。
Sugoi.
俺、ここでよく夕日を眺めてるんだけどさ、朝日もいいもんだな。
綺麗だよ。街がオレンジに染まっていく。
お、元気出てきたな。
ここって司くんの言ってた例の場所だよね。
おう、
今まで絶対に教えてくれなかったのに、どうして今日はその教えてくれるの？
別になんとなく。
なんとなくって。
I could think of a reason, but I didn't say anything. It just seemed kind of far-fetched to me. And if I were to misinterpreting him, I'd be very embarrassed. So he couldn't possibly... Could he? My face kind of felt warm. I placed the sweaty... Oh, damn. Cafe latte can on my cheek and sighed softly.
どうした？顔赤いぞ。
そう？
まだ具合悪いんじゃないのか？
そんなことないよ。ほら、朝日が赤いせい。
ああ、なるほどな。
Voice can be so dense sometimes.
試験頑張れよ。今からすぐ戻って準備すりゃ間に合うだろ。
ありがとう。司くんのそれ好き。
え？
それとあと。
なんで謝るんだよ。
いや、昨日ほら、なんかちょっと気まずくなっちゃったし、七不思議の話して。
ああ、そんなこともあったっけ？
そんなこともって私は結構気にしてたんだけどな。
女子はほんと細かいこと気にするよな。俺は全然なんと
So he didn't learn a thing from it.
そっか。
You girls, you all act the same. I let out another sigh and turned back towards the morning sun, stretching my arms skyward as a sudden wave of exhaustion overcame me. The day got brighter bit by bit, and I just stood there, silently trying to piece together all the jumbled thoughts rattling around in my head. I was running away from Yoshi, but Sasuke was with me. Then I was saved by that old woman.
やっぱり夢だよね。
As the bright rays of the sun washed over me, I felt a new life and new hope welling up from within, and I finally came into terms with those horrid events. Most likely I got the pen case without incident, and then on my way back something hit me in my head and knocked me out. That would be just my luck.
あ、ちょっとシシド、動くなよ。
Yeah, we'll see if that was really happened.
そのまま、そのまま。
What? What was he planning to do? He was just staring right at me. It felt like he was staring into my soul. And then... What? Slowly, he drew his face towards mine.
これって
シシド、
嘘。何これ。
I don't know if I'm ready for this. Maybe I just didn't want to look. But the next sensation I felt wasn't quite the one I was expecting.
シシド、これ大丈夫か？
I don't know what's going to happen. He grabbed my arm for some reason and was staring down at it intently.
何よ紛らわしいな。
What?
やだ、何これ。
What was there? Turns out he was just concerned by the strange bruise I had apparently received, which momentarily became visible when I raised my arms. It was right around my elbow, right when Yoshi had grabbed me in my dream.
痛そうだな。
What the fuck is going on?
全然痛くないけど。
けど、
うん、なんでもないよ。
You're just not going to talk about it? Giving a wary smile, I gently pulled my arm from his grip.
ねえ、司くん。
ん？
帰る前に一つお願いがあるんだけど。
なんだよ。
で、繋いでもいい？
手？
We're holding hands right now.
手。ダメかな。なんでという彼の言葉にはなんとなくと答えた。そっと指先を掴んだだけの軽いものだったけど、初めて私はお互いの心がつながっているのを感じた気がして、とても嬉しかったのを覚えている。
That's nice.
ゆい先生、ゆい
So
先生。
we got that huge flashback, so now we understand why she was calling out to some guy. Now we know what the guy is and what he did. It's still fucking confusing.
ゆい先生ってば。
I knew I'd heard that voice before, but who was it? Was I just dreaming again? I still felt like I was holding his hand, though.
ゆい先生って。
Oops. Now her eyes are open.
やっと起きた。
あら？え？持田くん？
そうだよ、持田聡だよ。
I was still dazed. I had no idea what was going on. All I knew is that one of my students, Satoshi, was here, and he looked concerned.
ゆい先生、いい加減手を。
え？あら？
I finally realized what he was talking about. I was holding his hand in my own and squeezing it awfully tightly.
やだ、ごめ
Hey, look, there's that bruise.
いいけどさ、ゆい先生結構握力強いんだな。
あら、そう？これでも昔はか弱く儚い美少女として巷に名を馳せたものだけど。
それどこに突っ込んでいいの？
手厳しいわね。
He was a good student. He and I got along well, but we were already falling back into our usual pattern of good-natured ribbing, except...
ちょっと待って。どうして持田くんがうちにいるの？
それさっき話したじゃん。
え？
その調子じゃ何も覚えてないんでしょ。
You were a hot mess when I told you.
何も？
Now you feel a lot better.
さっき俺の作ったおかゆ食って薬飲んでまた寝たじゃないか。その時話したのに。本当に綺麗さっぱり覚えてない？
全然。
笑えないよ。もう。
Machodai sighed and pointed at the table.
あれ、山崎先生からの届け物。
もしかしてわざわざそれを届けに来てくれたの？
そうだよ。そしたらゆい先生があんまりにひどい状態だったからキッチン借りていいって言ったのはもうね。
That's not a good reason.
そっか、モネちゃんがね。
I stroked Monet's neck and lied down contentedly in my futon, on my futon. Such a pretty kitty. I was just getting kind of wrapped up in petting him. As often as I did, I almost forgot Machodai was here, until he let out a huge sigh.
ゆい先生、玄関の鍵は閉めないと不用心だよ。
あら、開いてた？
うん。今回ばかりは開いてて助かったけど、でも今後はちゃんと閉めないとダメだからな。
気をつけるわ。
なんで笑うの？
持田くん、私のお母さんみたいだから。
うわ、複雑。
I guess not. I didn't mean to laugh. I must have just seemed kind of deranged, but I could always blame it on the fever. Machodai looked at me and let out another sigh. My poor sense of humor must be getting to him.
でもまあ、だいぶ元気になってきたみたいでよかったよ。
そうみたい。
結構寝てたもんな、ゆい先生。
そうね。確か今朝風邪でめまいがして、学校にお休みの電話をして、モネちゃんのご飯を用意して。
あれ、コンビニ行ったんじゃないの？
コンビニ？
うん。冷却シートと弁当があって、
This is really, really hard to follow, because everyone don't remember nothing.
レシートの時間、今朝になってるけど。
本当だ。
もしかしてゆい先生、コンビニ
How can you not remember everything?
うわー、もうしっかりしてくれよ。まさかパジャマで出かけたりしてないよな。
そんなことはないと思うけど。
どうかな。
This whole chapter is confusing.
笑ってごまかさない。
ごめんごめん。持田くん、私のことずっと看病してくれてたの？
うん。
そう。遅くまでごめんなさいね。
It was already past 10 o'clock in the evening. I couldn't believe Machodai had been with me this whole time. I felt both guilty and grateful, and I'm definitely gaining a new respect for him.
おかゆ、まだちょっと残ってるから、腹減ったら食べてよ。 あとそれからこれ。
スーパーの袋？
冷蔵庫を見たら何もなかったからさ、ついでに買っておいたよ。
You don't have a key to the place, so I guess he left it unlocked to go to the store and come back. That's... The bag was quite heavy. Inside it was a bottle of orange juice, some bananas, canned peaches, apples, and some other assorted fruits.
これ
風邪の時ってビタミンを取るといいんだろう。それ食べて
Jesus.
早く良くなってよ。
Good guy Satoshi.
も
Bought all this shit. Vitamins are expensive, man. That much fruit couldn't have come cheap, especially for a high schooler. I considered offering to pay him back, but he decided against it. I knew he wouldn't take my money, and besides, I really appreciate the fact that he'd gone to all this trouble for me. I'd return the favor another time. If I ever seemed like he was going to be staying late after school, I would buy him dinner. Maybe I'd buy him dinner, or I could help him with some preparations for the school festival.
じゃあ俺帰るよ。
あ、大丈夫？道わかるかしら？なんなら途中まで見送りに行くわよ。
大丈夫だよ。ゆい先生はおとなしく寝てて。
Good guy Satoshi.
まだ本調子じゃないんだし。第一、夜道を女の人一人で歩くなんて危険だよ。
持田くんは優しいね。そういうとこキュンとしちゃう。
Shouldn't say that to a student.
あれ？そういうこと俺に言っていいの？
I just said that.
なんで？
Machoda and I joked like this a lot. Usually it made him blush or get adorably embarrassed. But not today. Today he just grinned sheepishly and with a mischievous glint in his eyes. I didn't quite get it. What was his angle?
司くんって誰？先生の恋人？
どうしてそれ？
ゆい先生寝てるときずっとその人のこと呼んでたよ。うなされながら何度も司くん司くんって。
That's embarrassing.
誰なんだよ。
That crafty Machoda had turned the tables on me, and how embarrassing to know that I'd been calling out his name.
それは
I hesitated to answer for a moment, but then figured out what the hell, why not?
司くんはね、私の初恋の人。
その様子じゃゆい先生はよっぽどその人のことが好きだったんだね。
A good question is, where is he now?
だって先生さっきすごかったよ。
Oh wow, I'm surprised you would tell her
俺
that.
のこと司って人と間違えてたでしょ。
Now she's gonna be even more embarrassed.
やだ。
ゆい先生顔赤いよ。
これは熱のせいよ、きっと。
まあいいや、そういうことにしてあげる。
あんまり大人をからかわないで。
だってこんなゆい先生めったに見れないからさ。
Wasn't sure what he was ever going to give me the full story of all the embarrassing things I've done in my fevered days, or maybe it was better he didn't. Either way, I was in his debt, so he could tease me all he wanted, just this once.
やばい、そろそろ帰らないと。ゆかがカンカンだ。
今日はありがとね。もう暗いから気をつけて帰るのよ。
はーい。それじゃあ先生、食事をきちんととって頑張って早く治してくれよ。
頑張る。
ファイト
Righto. Righto.
いい子だな、持田君は。
What a really good kid.
いかんいかん。あの子は生徒だぞ。
おいでマネちゃん、一緒に寝よっか。飼いたいな司くん。
What is he doing now? Now I'm all interested in this story instead of the actual story. What the The Chronicle of Past Events. I didn't expect this chapter to be, you know, all backstory of Miss Yu. Purgatory. Okay, cool. Alright. I didn't expect that chapter to be like that. That ending was really confusing. But yeah. Alright, so next time we are... Oh, I loaded. Never mind. Next time we're going to go to chapter 4, Purgatory. This game is fun, but yeah, that chapter threw me off. I thought it was just going to go to a flashback like the first chapter did and then go to current events, but I'm sure this will all make sense later down the road. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Let's Play, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.